Alrighty, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is going to be a quick trade setup video on Celestia. Just got a notification on this one yesterday and I've been keeping an eye on it. I'm not looking at the USD pairing actually. I will be trading it on the USD pairing, but I'm looking at the Bitcoin pairing over here on the Mango dashboard. By the way, you can find the Mango dashboard at app.mangoresearch.co if you do want to follow along. As you guys can see, we are now long against the Bitcoin pairing. That's very, very important for me at this juncture of the market, because if you guys go ahead and switch on over to the Bitcoin dominance chart, you can see that Bitcoin dominance is still trending to the upside, holding that rising channel that we identified around Jan 2024. We said that, hey, as long as we're holding this rising channel, we gotta stay 90% Bitcoin at the minimum. It's only when we start breaking this channel can we start looking to get aggressive on our altcoin allocation. So it's not that we're not going to be getting into altcoins, but we just want to be positioning ourselves to get the most juice out of our positions, right? Because why even bother if your altcoin is not going to outperform Bitcoin? What's the best way to do that? Well, right over here, what you guys can do on the dashboard is filter out coins that are long against Bitcoin. All you have to do is click on the Bitcoin filtering right over here and click on the long filtering. That will give you all the coins that are outperforming Bitcoin on the time frame you have selected. And over here at the moment, we're looking at Celestia long against Bitcoin on the 4 hour, on the 12 hour, and on the daily as well, but still short on the 2-day and on the 4-day time frame, right? So the higher time frame has yet to flip, allowing us to say that, hey, there might be an opportunity over here for us to look for that trend to flip and give us that juicy trade, right? Over here, we're looking at Celestia on the 12-hour time frame. You can see that it's been consolidating against the Mango dynamic on the 12-hour time frame for almost 2 weeks now, right? So how would I be looking to enter this? Well, a really nice entry would be right up against the 12-hour dynamic, because if we lose the 12-hour dynamic, we know that, hey, we just simply exit, right? It's an easy way to know that you're wrong on this idea for trend continuation and exit. So how would I be looking to trade this? Well, I'd be looking to bid any move at around the 12-hour dynamic coming at around $6.50, and my exit would be underneath the bottom of this flat over here of the 12-hour dynamic. Now that's on a single 12-hour candle close underneath this level over here, guys. Remember, I'm saying candle close, not a wick down, right? So you could get a wick down into this area over here and still close above this area. That doesn't mean we are wrong on our trade. If you guys are on the Mango C program, use your Mango risk management indicator and your tool sheet to ensure that your stop loss is nowhere in this area over here, because the worst, guys, is getting wicked out of your position and seeing price move to the upside. Speaking of price moving to the upside, let's go ahead and switch on over to our weekly time frame to get an idea of where price can move, right? Here we can see that price is still in a massive downturn on the weekly time frame, so you want to be careful on this one. You don't want to be staying in your position if we lose that daily or 12-hour time frame trend. But let's say we do come down to the $6 level where you get to bid for a higher low opportunity, looking for a move to the upside. Where can we look for TIA to get up to? Well, I'll be looking first at around the $8.80 mark, right? So 8.797 to be a little bit more precise. Then I'll be looking at this juncture right over here at around $11.81. So first target $8.70, second target $11.85, and once we break into this zone, guys, that's when I think we're at the very least going up to all-time highs, right? But by that time you should have been taking profits at least by the $11 mark, right? Because this is not going to move up in a straight line. Okay, look at the structure over here, guys. Okay, it's not going to make sense for this to move up in a straight line, so you're going to have to expect at the very least some resistance either at this zone over here at around the $12 region or at the $8 to $9 region, right? So if you're building this into a longer term position, make sure to be taking profits along the way. And where will you be taking your profits in? Well, you'll be taking your profits against Bitcoin, right? So you don't have to worry about missing out by taking profits, because you funnel those profits into a Bitcoin trade, and Bitcoin is likely going to make its next leg up to much higher numbers, right? So you don't have to feel that FOMO. So to summarize, you're looking for an entry at around the $6 to $6.60 mark. Honestly, the best entry would be if you get a wick down to around $6, okay, and then a close about $6.50. You know that this asset is showing strength at that point, right? But as soon as we close underneath this $6 region, I'll say that, hey, this trade is done, and we're likely going to be coming down to the bottom of the range over here at around $4.80, and perhaps even visit the wick lows over here at around $4.15. Now, I'm sure nobody wants that to happen, but you have to defend against what you don't want happening, right? Because that's where the pain is. And as soon as you start seeing the signs, you have to call a spade a spade. So how would I be looking to manage this risk? A 12-hour candle close underneath $6, I will be out of my trade, or two 12-hour candle closes underneath 655 would have me saying, you know what, I'm going to exit my trade and reassess whether I want to be in this trade, because closing underneath the 12-hour dynamic is going to be a change in behavior. I will tolerate one candle close underneath the 12-hour dynamic, but two candle closes would be a massive change in behavior. I'm like, okay, you know what, I was looking for this to continue. It's not looking like it wants to. I'm going to reassess on a different time frame. And again, our targets are around $8.80, $11.80, and after around $19 to $20. And finally, if you guys are enjoying these shorter form trade setup videos, let me know by hitting the subscribe or leaving a comment down below, because that's how I know you guys are actually enjoying these videos, and it will motivate me to do more of these on a regular basis. So until the next one, do the mango way, do the easy way, do it the stress-free way. Ciao.